I am MiKayla. I'm a pro educator and content creator here at Lashify. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the LED Control Kit, and then I'm going to do Plushie versus Plushy Tame, so you can see the difference, one on each eye, and show you with 4 different styles, so that if you were to get a Lashify LED Control Kit, you would be able to pick those 4 styles that go along with the kit. If that makes sense. I hope you'll see. You'll see in a second. Lashify Bev is going to be down in the comments, so if you have any questions as we go along, as we're applying our lashes, feel free to ask down in the comments. We're always here to help. Happy to help answer questions in any way we can. So yes, awesome. I realized that my pre-cleanse is like so far away, but that's okay. My lashes are prepped. We're good to go. So first and foremost, welcome. Lashify is an at-home DIY lash extension system. We are the inventors of this system. It is a patented product, and we just love all things lashes, all things making you feel really good. I think that's one of the biggest things for me about this company is that like these lashes make you feel so spectacular. It's amazing. Like I have everything done, but once I have my lashes on, you can't tell me anything. You really can't. I'm like, oh yeah. This is it. So I want to introduce to you the LED Control Kit. This is our V2, our version 2 of the Control Kit. It comes in this beautiful satiny hard foam case. When you pop this bad boy open, it's got magnetic closures. On top here, you're going to have your wandums. This is your silicone coverings for your wand. It goes right over your wand to help with a wider fuse, to help with stickiness. This is your charging cord. It goes USB to USB-C, so you can charge your LED Control Kit. I'm going to pop that out real quick, and then down here you have storage, 8 cartridges of storage. So you can take some Gossamer cartridges and pop them right in there. And because there is a ledge right here for the case to live in, they're not going to smush down onto the Gossamer lashes. So it's really great and compact for travel. You know, you have everything that you need to be able to travel. You have your entire kit, and you can have up to 8 different cartridges down here to collect. So that's a really great thing about this. Just going to put those back down here, close this up, and now let's look at the Control Kit. It is a thing of beauty. There it is. Look at this thing. It's so gorgeous. So you get your double-sided Whisper Light Bond. There's this really nice frosted overlay. You can see here that it peels off. Let's see if I can, there it goes. It peels off once you get it, so you have the mirror. But this is just a really nice layout of everything that comes in your kit, if you need to know again. But this is your Whisper Light Bond. So this is your double-sided bond. It comes in black on one side and clear on the other. Micro mascara wand, precision tip. It is the same bond, but it's just used for 2 different things. And then we have our patented hand-tooled fuse control wand in classic curve and petite. Works best for me when fusing. If you want to have the petite curve, that is 10% less of a curve. It's a little bit flat, water-resistant seal. Put it on about 20 to 30 minutes after you apply the system and fuse, let everything, you know, kind of settle, give it a second. And then instead of 2 cartridges of Gossamers, you get to choose 4. Yes, everything that I'm showing you in the kit today comes for the LED Control Kit. So you get the double-sided bond, your choice of the wand in classic curve or petite curve, our sealer, this is glass, our water-resistant sealer, and then 4 cartridges of Gossamers. So on this eye, I'm going to do plushies, and I'm going to do 10 in the inner corner of a core Gossamer, and then 3 different lengths of plushies. On this eye, I'm going to do Plushy Tame, so less of a curl from our plushie collection. And I will do an A on the inner corner, and then we'll go out into 3 more lengths of the Plushy Tames. Just so you can see the difference in curl. And it just gives a great example of if you're going to get the LED Control Kit, what 4 Gossamers you can choose to go into your kit. So you get that, and then look here. Let's angle this so you guys are able to see. Whoop, it lights up. Look at that. And then you can dim it down. You can dim it back up. You can turn it on and off, sorry. And it holds a charge for a good amount of time. I'll say it holds a charge on its own for a good week or so. Charging only takes a few hours for a full charge. It's a great starter kit. If you are looking to have, you know, we have 2 different kits you can start with. So if you are looking to have a little bit more of like a travel experience with the lighted mirror and everything, get the LED Control Kit. It's a little more elevated. It is a higher price point, but you do get 4 Gossamers instead of 3. You get the LED kit. You get the foam case with the 8 cartridges of storage in the bottom. If you are newer and you prefer to just have core Gossamers and you'd like to start that way, that is where our traditional V1 control kit comes into play. Has the same bond, a wand, the sealer, 3 cartridges of Gossamers. You just need to pick what style, A, B, or C, and then we automatically give you 10, 12, and 14 millimeter, our 3 most popular sizes. So totally up to you which way you want to go with that. Lashify Bev should be down in the comments any second too, so if I miss your question, she'll be there to help as well. Awesome. So my lashes are prepped and ready to go. So now we're going to go in with our bonds, and I'm going to show you how to do the lockdown technique today and then go in and apply. So on this side, we're going to do Plushie. Perfect. Where did I put my mirror? I moved my mirror. One sec. Come here, dude. Here it is. Just want to make sure I could see what I was doing. So I'm going to start on the side of the bond with the black text. You have a black text and white text side. The black text has the black micro mascara one. Hello, Bev. We just started. So I'm going to brush this through my lash from root to end, and I want to make sure that it's a nice, light, even coat. You don't want to keep globbing it on there. It won't do you any favors, and our bonds are meant to have nice, light coats, and then you allow them to get tacky. Boom. Good. Dawn, right here, you can shop the Lashify, the LED Control Kit right here. That's the kit I just displayed with everything, and then you get to pick 4 Gossamer cartridges of your choice. The other one is just the classic V1 Control Kit, so when you go onto Lashify.com, it'll be right there. Bev, if you want to tag the classic one too, we can do that as well for you. So I'm going to let this layer of bond get nice and tacky. So I'm going to use my blow tool and just make sure that this layer gets nice and tacky. If we don't layer our bonds, if we don't allow them to get tacky, next thing you know, your lash is kind of slipping and sliding. It's not getting that Velcro stick that you're really looking for. So make sure that you allow each layer to get tacky for about 20 or 30 seconds. Perfect. And then we're going to go back in with that same bond now. The classic one, yes, okay. And we're going to take that and give this a nice wiggle and shimmy just at the base of our natural lashes. The key for that is that that's where the spines of your Gossamer sit, so that's where you want the most amount of hold. So I really make sure that I do that, and then I'm going to go in again and let that get nice and tacky. Perfect. And then for layer 3, thank you, Bev, so it's right here, Dawn. So you'll click on this, get the control kit, and then you'll just choose styles A, B, or C. For instance, this is style A in the shortest length that will come in your kit. So least amount of curl, thinnest fiber. And then I also have style C here. So you can see how much more of a lifted curl that has as well. And you'll get these in 10, 12, and 14. Just pick which style you prefer. B is in the middle of that. It looks like 2 coats of mascara. So I'm going to take now the side white. This goes from white to clear. And you're going to take this and just dab it 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline to create a nice guideline, a little bit more of that cushion. I just want a little more. There we go. It's about the amount I use. And once this goes from white to clear, you know that you're good to go in and apply. While that's drying down white to clear, I'm going to take my lash mat and put it onto my lash pad. So for this side, let's do Plushie. So I'm going to do a C10. I like to do a smaller core Gossamer on my inner corner. Just helps balance out my lash map a little better. And then we're going to do, let's do Plushie 12. Maybe some 13s. 13, 14, 14, 13. Let's try that. That'll be cute. So it'll look like so. So we have our little C10 here. And then we have a Plushie 12, 13, 14, 14, 13. And it's on this nice silicone sticky pad, which is amazing. So when I huff and I puff and I move around, I don't have to worry about it going anywhere. So this white has gone down to clear mostly, so we're good to go in and apply. I start with my second lash first. I move my way out, and then I'm going to do my last lash on the inner corner. So I'm going to grab that first Plushie 12, like so. I'm going to look down so I can see the underside of my natural lash for that 1 to 2 millimeter gap. I'm holding it as close to the top as possible in the curl so that it's facing me. I'm looking down into my mirror, and then I just go in and boom. And it just connects like so. It's as simple as that. Because we layered our bonds, because we allowed it to get nice and tacky, pretty quick and simple. It just grips right on there. It's amazing. Then I'm going to go up in millimeter size. The great thing about the Plushie Gossamers is that they come in 2 different fiber colors, and they come in even and odd lengths. So you can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you know, in numerical order. With some of our other styles, most of our other styles, it's just even numbers. So it'll go like 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Do you hear me have to count there? Do you hear that? So let's do, so this is our 12. So now we have our first 13. So again, I'm just going to go right next door. I also think a key with the plushies is you don't want to have gaps or bowing. So just make sure that you have just the corners ever so slightly overlapping so that it creates a nice seamless effect. And once you have 2 next to each other, you can always go in and spot fuse just so they lay down nicely. So that's a 12 and a 13. I think we're going to need one more 13. Yep, one more 13. Sorry, I got a big eye. We're gonna go in with one more 13 now, overlapping that to the one right before it. Yeah, boom. And then give a nice fuse. My lashes typically clump together after applying Whisper Light. I have long natural lashes. Is the clumping due to the length or too much Whisper Light? It could be a bit of both, but I am going to tell you something. If you have longer lashes, 2 things you can do. Worry about wiggling it at the base or only shimmying it about halfway up your natural lash. Don't worry about coating it all the way through your natural lash, Cheryl. And also, you can just take your black Whisper Light, give it a really good wiggle and shimmy, let that get tacky, do it again, let that get tacky, and then take the clear and dab the dots. You can do that. If they start to clump a little bit and you do want it further up the lash, that's where this bad boy comes into play. This is our precision lash comb. It's dual-sided. This side brushes through really well, and this side, and just be very, very careful with it. It's like a little dental instrument. So say I had some clumping, I could just take this very gently and lift and separate any lashes that we're trying to like clump together if need be. Can do it. I like to go down with it just so I don't poke my eye out because I can be clumsy, as many people know. But yes, so that just helps lift and separate it. Awesome. So that is a 12 and 2 13s. Now we're going to go in with our 14. So we're going up in millimeter size again. Curl is facing me, middle and pointer finger in front, thumb and back. Looking down into my mirror so I can see the underside. I just connect it and boom. Oh yeah. Okay. Cute. Okay, now we're gonna go in with one more 14, then we're gonna tuck back down to a 13. So same routine. So as long as you have your lashes laid out in front of you, you've bonded first to make sure that your bond gets nice and tacky. This routine, it takes no time at all. It's simple. Oh, look how pretty. Plushie definitely has more of a curl to it, and it is just stunning. With the plushies, I find, because I'm overlapping, I just like to spot. You got it. Okay, so let's go back down to a 13 just so it rounds out this lash a little bit more of an open eye. On my outer corner, when I'm going in, I try to make sure that my spine is as parallel as possible and has a nice lift to it. So that way it really lifts up the lash map in my eye when I go in, as opposed to it kind of drooping. I don't want it to bring my eye down by any means. Then we'll go in and give this just a little spot fusey. And boom. Now, let's take our C10 and put it on the inner corner, and then we're going to do Plushy Tame on this side. So you guys can see both. You can see the difference between them. Awesome. Any questions so far on the LED Control Kit, the traditional control kit, the bonding technique I just did, or plushies? Let us know down in the comments. We're happy to help. So I'm going to grab this little baby lash, this little guy. Perfect. Nice and tacky. And now we're going to go in. On the inner corner, I like to overlap the spine about halfway, just because I have such few lash hairs on the inner corner. And perfect. And now it's just got a nice lifted curl like the plushie, not as many fibers, so it fills out the inner corner of my eye without it looking too heavy. Give it a spot fuse and we're good. Now, let's do a full fuse and then we'll move on to the other side. With a full fuse, you want your curve of your wand to kind of be up and out like this, right? You're going to go over your full eye, bring it down, fuse, hold it for about 10 seconds, make sure it's fully closed, and then blink away if you need to. If your bond is still a little tacky, that's okay, just blink away. The key with fusing is that your lashes, your natural lashes, the bond you've put on your lashes, and your new Gossamers all need to become one. So that fusing is super important for making a nice seamless map. There we go. We have a C10 and then a Plushie 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 13. It's just a super seamless map. Okay, now I'm excited to show you the Plushy Tame on this side and their Plushy Tame Truffle. So they're going to be a different fiber color and a different curl, both in the same family of lashes, so you can kind of compare the difference. So just to make sure that we do the same map, I'm going to take my A12 now, or A10, excuse me, for my inner corner, lay that down, and then we have the Plushy Tame 12 that I'm going to put down, and then 2 13s. And then 2 14s, and then a 13. And I'll show you too. I'm going to hold up a Plushy truffle gossamer so you can see the coloring. Let's see if you can see it here. Let me hold one up. I'm just going to grab one here. So this truffle means it's a mix of our black and brown fibers. So it's a lot softer. Can you see? It's a lot softer than just the traditional black. It's got more of like a black-brown mix to it. Just a little bit softer. It's really beautiful. So let's bond on our non-dominant eye now. So I'm going to take my black Whisper Light, and same thing on this side. Nice light coats, gently through my lashes. Make sure everything's nice and lifted and separated. Perfect. Boom. That's all you need for one coat. That's it. Close that up. Get it nice and tacky. Oh, the truffles are my favorite. I absolutely love them. What are you eating back there, friend? My dog is right behind me, chewing something. I don't know what he's doing. Yay, Dawn! So exciting. Oh, good. I'm so glad. You're going to love it. Dawn, when you get your control kit, there is a little card in there that will bring you to our Learn page so you can follow along with great video tutorials. If you ever have any questions at all, you can always reach out to one of us, and you can always set up a one-to-one, which is a personalized session on Zoom where you get to sit down one-on-one with an educator, and we help troubleshoot everything that you need. And you get to apply a lash with us on camera, so it's pretty fun. I saw a question. How long do the lashes last? How often do I need to do them? Well, totally up to you. With this bonding technique, I've gotten a week. I've been fine with a week. I personally like around 3 or 4 days. I don't want to switch up my map because we have 18 different styles. So that's kind of the beauty of it. Some people like to wear them 10 plus days. I always say for hygiene purposes, never more than 10 days. You really want to make sure that you remove them properly, give your eyes a good scrub, that sort of thing. But I would say on average, a week is what our users use. Bev, how long do you like to wear yours? Where are you at? We also have a stronger holding bond, bondage with charcoal flex. So if I'm on vacation, if I'm in a warmer climate, something a little more humid, I have oily lids in the summer, the bondage with charcoal flex, our extra strength bond, is really there to help with that longevity, to help repel all that stuff. So that's great as well. Oh, MJ, hi, sorry. I was just reading that too. Hello, hello. So you're going to want to get set up with the control kit. It's got everything you need inside the kit. So it's got your bond, your wand, your water resistant sealer, the Gossamer cartridges, a mirror, storage, how-to section on the website, anything you need. Can you wash your eyes with them on? Yes. So the way I wash mine with them on, Dawn, is using our pre-cleanse. It's our Japanese cleansing water. So I wash my face every day with one of these. I keep one in the shower, one near the sink, and one here to show you guys. But it is just our microfiber Black Magic cleansing puff, and I get this nice and wet, and then I cleanse my skin that way, so I'm not scrubbing at my eye. And then I take our charcoal cotton swabs and our pre-cleanse. I dip it in there. The Japanese cleansing water doesn't have oil in it. Oil breaks apart our bonds. And I clean on my spines, all around my lashes, get through my lashes, make sure there's no bacteria, buildup, dusties, crusties, as I call it, you know, your little morning sand eyes. You know what I'm talking about. So yes, that is the way to maintain it. The key with our Gossamers for longevity is to really take care of them in the aftercare process. The key with that, I'm almost out of this bond. It is time for my new bond. Replace your bonds every 3 to 6 months, guys. This one's on like month 3, I would say, month 4, but I use it every day. So, but yes, wash your face with a microfiber cloth or a Black Magic cleansing puff. take care and clean your lashes with our pre-cleanse. If they do get wet, just use your blow tool to make sure that they get nice and dry. Don't pinch them when they're wet. You don't want moisture to get under the lash and lift it. Don't take scalding hot water from your shower and splash it directly on your face. Just little key tips and tricks there. The water resistant seal, wait 20 or 30 minutes after application and run it along your lashes, and you'll be good for a water resistant seal. Water will bead off, you're good with working out, that kind of thing. I was on a jet ski, no problem. So you're gonna get these cute little blisters of our remover and our pre-cleanse when you order a kit. So yes, that comes in there for you to try, and then from there we have more of a travel size bottle, and then we have a big size bottle with a pump, so you can pick and choose which one you'd like after that. So let's start with our second lash first. We're gonna do the Plushy Tame now. So this is Plushie traditional. It's got more of a curl to it. Plushy Tame is gonna go on this side, so less of a curl. And I wanted to show it to you in the other fiber color that it comes in. Hi! So the other fiber color it comes in, again, I'm gonna kind of compare it to the two. You can see there for a second. It's got more of like a brown and black fiber to it. It's called truffle. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna look down into my mirror again, 1 to 2 millimeters from my waterline, find my placement, and boom, and it just sticks like so. Just want this little fuzz off my eye. Got it. You can already see how it kind of sits out a little flatter. And then if I like my placement, I'm just gonna give it a little pinch. Then I'm gonna go in again. I'm gonna go from 12 up to 13. Remember, anything in the Plushie family comes in both even and odd lengths, just to make it a little more cohesive. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna look down. On my non-dominant eye, I'm just angling my head a little more to make sure I can really see up under the eye. And if I like my placement, just give it a little spot fuse so it doesn't budge. And that's a 13. Let's do one more 13. Grabbing from the top. Look down. I kind of grabbed that one a little bit low. I like to grab it a little bit higher. There we go. Looking down again. This one's like moving on me. There you go. Okay. And boom. Perfect. Go in and spot fuse. Beautiful. Okay, now let's bump up to 2 14s and then back down to a 13. And you can see, now can you see as it's building on my eye, how it is less intense in fiber color than the traditional Plushie in black? It's a little softer, right? I'm gonna look down, holding my Gossamer. Boom. And can you see how it's flatter? It's got more of this flatness that comes out to it as opposed to the curl and the lift here. You see that? Both are beautiful. It depends on my day and my mood if I want Plushie or Plushy Tame. I actually really love long Plushy Tame truffles, like 18s. It's good stuff. Okay, as I'm moving out on my eye, I'm starting to angle my head a little bit more just so I can really see under my eye on my non-dominant side. And boom. Do you remember? Okay, sorry. Then we're gonna go back down to a 13. So we have a 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, and then back down to a 13. Again, on the outer corner. Let me put a little Whisper Light Clear on there. And then we're going to angle that spine upward, remember, so that it gives a lift to the outer corner of the eye. So have that spine kind of angled upward. Look down so you can see the underside of your lash. Find your placement, and boom. Oh yeah, look how much softer it is. I want to move that outer one though. I want to move it. See, so with the bonds, as long as you don't fully fuse, they are flexible, so you can move the lash around if you don't love the placement. That is one of the beauties of our bonds. There's no cyanoacrylates or formaldehyde that's seen in traditional lash glues, latex free. It's amazing. Okay, yeah, I like that better. So these lashes are the truffle in color and Plushie. So these are Plushie black. These are Plushy Tame truffle. So you can get Plushie black, Plushy Tame black, Plushie truffle, Plushy Tame truffle, if that makes sense. So you can pick your fiber color and you can pick your curl for this specific grouping. If you want just A's, A stands for amplify. You can do B, C, D, E, E, F, FX, G, E, I, Stardust, Starburst, Plushy Tame, Intimates, which mimic natural lash hair colors. So like my cousin who has red hair, she can wear the ginger ones because she has red eyelashes. If you have really soft blonde hair, you can do the ash blonde lashes. If you want to just have it look totally natural, totally up to you. And everything ranges, depending on the style, between 8mm all the way up to 22mm. So we have a little something for everybody. Does the set come in different lengths, or are the different sets that you are putting together for an eye look? This is an eye look because with the LED Control Kit, you can pick 4 Gossamer lashes of your choice. So I'm just giving an example of a map you can choose. So the 4 different lengths would be the C10, the Plushy 12, the Plushy 13, the Plushy 14. 10, 12, 13, 14, yeah. So that's 4 Gossamer cartridges. In your traditional control kit done, you will have automatically, you'll get 10, 12, and 14 millimeter Gossamers and whatever style you chose. So you'll get 3 lengths already to choose with. So you can do 10, 10, 2 12s, and 2 14s. You can do some 14s in the center and then taper off to shorter on the inner and outer so it becomes a little softer. Totally up to you. I just want to fuse on this non-dominant eye. So same thing we did here, that curve and up, and then just flip your wrist. So you can go to this side, wiggle right down, give that a nice fuse, and boom. Just want to make sure I showed that. And then just put our little A10 on the inner corner here just to finish off the eye. But yeah, so when you choose a traditional control kit, the lengths are automatically given to you, our 3 most popular lengths, and then just the style that you chose. And then from there, you know, you're just going to start collecting crazy amounts of lashes. We have a membership and a subscription to help with money off when you are going to collect your lashes. You can pick up, you know, styles every 30 days, every 60 days, whatever you choose, which is amazing. Now you're not paying full price. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to take that A10 and we're going to put it on the inner corner, overlapping halfway again. I'm going to use the bridge of my nose to balance if I need to. And then just pop it on like boop. If I don't like this angle, because I want it angled a little bit differently, I lost it. It stepped to my shirt. This shirt's fuzzy, so it like attracts Gossamer lashes. I don't know what it is. There we go. I'm just going to give this a little spot fuse. Boom. Can you see the difference now that they're on? How much flatter out the Tames are and how much curlier the Plushies are. So you can see the difference on my eyes. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Oh, curl, Dawn, that's what I chose for my first control kit. Or did I choose B? No, I got 2. So I chose B and C. These are the C's, that really nice lift and curl. It's what I have on my inner corner here. So you will absolutely love those. I'm going to show these from all angles now so you can see. So this side here is Plushy. You can see from underneath as well. So that's your placement, 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline. And then on this side, here's your Plushy Tame truffle. There you can really see the difference in curl. See that? Definitely a little bit more of a flatter, straighter feel. And that's what it looks like from the top. No harsh band or anything. Which is really nice. It's good stuff. Look at that. Looks like it's growing out from my natural lashes. It's pretty awesome. Beautiful. So yes, Plushy in C10, and then Plushy 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, and 13. Plushy Tame Truffle on this eye with an A10 for my inner corner, and then 12, 13, 13, 14, 14 in inner corner, and then 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, and 13. And it makes a really beautiful cohesive map when you have the odd lengths to work with. I know my bonding technique. Practice with the wand before you put any lashes on. Just practice fusing. Practice holding the wand. Do you feel more comfortable like this? Do you like to hold it like this and grab each one and hook that way? So just take your time practicing. If you need a little more stability, take a mirror and place it down under you like a standing mirror, or our LED. We have an LED swivel mirror, and you can swivel the mirror so that it's under you here, and you have your non-dominant hand to help lift your lid a little bit while you're applying the lash. See that? So you just have like 2 if you need to, whatever you need. Bev, you stop. Bev. I love it. Awesome. So, any other questions on anything? Go get your control kit, whether it be the traditional or the LED, and pick what Gossamers you'd like. Come join us in the Lashify Life Facebook group. That's our big community group where we all connect on all things Lashify. We share our lash maps in there. We make fun articles and fun videos, and it's just really great to see the whole community participate. Everybody is always sharing their fabulous lash maps in there. It's so much fun. It's a really good sense of community. And come follow us on Instagram, shop the LED Control Kit down below. It is discounted already. You don't have to pay more to add the 4 Gossamers of lashes in. It already comes in that $185 purchase. And I will be live on TikTok tomorrow, and you can shop on TikTok with me too if you'd like. You don't have to, but it's an option. Sometimes it just helps if we're like doing something and you know to see it visually so you know what to get, if that makes sense. But no pressure. No pressure at all. But yeah, I appreciate it. Awesome. And yeah, it's Tuesday already. We have a good week so far. We're having a good week. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. Happy hump day. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you